Jamaica exporting oil to Trinidad. Stop scrolling because in the next few minutes I will be explaining this whole Trinidad and Jamaica bacchanal and I'll also be sharing my thoughts on it and the implications that it would have on you as a Trinidad and Tobago citizen. So I know the question on the top of most people's head. You don't know Jamaica has no big oil producing country. So how all of a sudden they are exporting oil to Trinidad and Tobago now? Has Jamaica found oil? Well, according to Jamaica's Energy Minister Darrell Voss, there has been no official discovery or announcement of the discovery of oil within the Jamaican economy as of yet. But us, naturally being Caribbean people that are just cautious and fast overall, there's plenty speculation that the Jamaican economy has, in fact, discovered oil or on the brink of discovering a major oil reserve within their country. This comes as United Oil and Gas plc continue to conduct piston core sampling around the offshore base of Jamaica. Piston core sampling is basically a method used by oil companies in order to determine if there's oil around in certain areas before they put out a full drilling expedition. No, that's not all. Things really start to get interesting as recently the government of Trinidad and Tobago has come into an agreement with the government of Jamaica to import $90 million worth of fuel into the Trinidad and Tobago economy. This fuel will be supplied by Petrojam Limited, which is the state-owned enterprise of Jamaica. Now, as you may recall, in 2018, Petrotrin, which is the state-owned oil refinery company of Trinidad and Tobago, was shut down. This is because the company owed $3 billion in debt, and also it was estimated that it would take $25 billion in order to continue operations for Petrotrin. This is why a decision was made to shut down the refinery within Trinidad and Tobago. The shuttering of Petrotrin in 2018 opened the potential door for the Jamaican economy and Petrojam in particular to seize upon the opportunities left on the table by the closing of Petrotrin. And from that time in 2018, we can see that the Jamaican economy has made good use of this opportunity as now they are exporting refined oil to Trinidad and Tobago. So just a quick explanation, Trinidad and Tobago is an oil producing country, but without the Petrotrin refinery, they cannot refine the oil and make it into fuel. So they'll have to export the raw oil to other refineries around the world and then buy it back in order to get fuel. Further ahead as Paria Fuel Trading Company, which is a Trinidad and Tobago based company, came into a 6-month contract with Petrojam in order to import 500,000 barrels of sulfur fuel into the Energy Minister and soon to be Prime Minister Seo Tiong state that this agreement that Paria made with Petrojam is in order to buy fuel to resell to international ships that come within the country and is not to be used domestically in the Trinidad and Tobago market. By doing this, it will have no effect on the Trinidad and Tobago's manufacturing and oil manufacturing industry, but rather this is just a resell to international ships that come to dock within Trinidad and Tobago. This speaks to the operational capacity that Petrojam has in order to export these products at such a cheap price where Paria could resell the fuel to international ships and still turn a profit. The Energy Minister also went on to say that this deal between Paria and Petrojam was used in order to strengthen relations between Trinidad and the Jamaican economy and also to strengthen CARICOM bonds. Now, this isn't the end of the story on the power moves made by Jamaica. As right now, you may know that Guyana is sitting on one of the largest oil reserves, not only in the Caribbean, but in the entire world, and is set for an absolute economic boom in the coming years with their oil reserves. But Guyana has one major problem. Their capital, Georgetown, is below sea level, and their main port, which is located in Georgetown, cannot facilitate these deep water vessels in order to efficiently handle oil trade. And this is where Jamaica wants to come in. They want to be the logistical gateway for the Guyanese oil trade. They want to facilitate the Guyanese oil trade because their ports have the capacity to facilitate these deep water ships. In doing this, billions of dollars that flow daily in the Guyanese oil trade will also flow through the Jamaican economy and give their economy a much needed boost in their pursuit of CARICOM dominance. Now, it's no secret that Jamaica is currently making some major power moves on the CARICOM stage and are aiming to be the top Caribbean economy within the entire CARICOM right now. With Trinidad and Tobago's oil industry on the decline, Guyana's oil industry on the rise, and also Jamaica strategically positioning themselves to take advantage of all these opportunities. What do you think the outcome of this would be? Jamaica is certainly making some big moves on the chessboard right now and are looking like they are positioning themselves to become the next CARICOM powerhouse within the entire Caribbean. All in all, I think this is really good for the people of Jamaica who have been under some major economic turmoil over the past years. Maybe this could be their way out and to provide a better quality of life for their people and the Jamaican citizens. So comment your thoughts on these developments down in the comment section below. I know as Trinidad citizens you might not like this power shift that is currently happening within CARICOM, but with our declining oil industry, the Trinidad and Tobago government really needs to focus on the financial situation of Trinidad and Tobago and develop other industries within the economy in order to cement our spot as the CARICOM powerhouse. So like the video if you enjoyed and found it informative, and also leave your thoughts in the comment section below and let's have a discussion on what is going on within CARICOM right now.